Well, it's rise and shine. Actually, if you're rising and shining now, I guess you're just getting ready for work. I bet you there's a bunch of folks, though, driving down the road right now.
I bet so.
I see a bunch every day.
Especially leaving with the wet roads and everything.
Yeah, it always amazes me, about the folks that are up and at 'em this morning, headed to,
Headed to make the bread.
Exactly.
As the young
Headed
folks
to
say it.
conduct some commerce somewhere in some manner. But, hey, it's Morning Mayhem joining you this morning on your morning here on May 27th. It is Wednesday.
Yes.
So we're just halfway through the week, or this is the day for the halfway. I guess the exact halfway of the week would be noon.
Yeah. That's right.
Right. There you go.
So we'll have a few
Hey,
hours. Y'all will have a few
we're
hours.
counting on this brain. But anyway, we're here on Piper Peach Radio, Morning Mayhem with Taylor Arant and Mike Ellison.
That's right. How are
Hope
you
y'all
this
doing
morning,
well.
Mike?
I am doing great. I'm
Good.
excited about my afternoon.
What are you doing?
I'm going to a baseball game.
That's right. You did say that.
Yeah,
That's
going
fun.
to see going to Rickwood Field to see the Barons
Yeah.
play Pensacola. They're called the Blue Wahoos.
That's right. I was about to say the Shuckers, but that's not right. They're Biloxi.
Yeah, Biloxi is the Shuckers. I tell you, I guess it's the trend for these teams. There's not too many Tigers and Bears anymore.
I know. They have some wild names.
They got the Trash Pandas.
I know it.
Yeah.
I haven't been to see them yet. Have you been up there to see them?
I have not. I would like to go.
I haven't either.
I mean, that would just be another park, that I've been to.
Yeah.
I've been to a bunch.
I feel like that could be
I
a
like
day
to
trip,
keep
a
up
road
with
trip.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, when I was working, I would time it on my visit somewhere when their team happened to be in town,
Yeah.
so I could go to the game that night. Give me another hat, like I need another hat.
Are they giving anything away at the game tonight?
I don't know. It's at 12:30 today. It's a day game. Yeah,
Oh.
and it's at Rickwood Field. Have you ever been there?
I have not, but I've been seeing the advertisements for it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And,
right. I saw those too.
They were so cool because it made it look like it was old.
It is. It's
So-
a throwback. For the last several years, the Bears have been paying tribute, to, I guess they call it the Negro Leagues, and the Birmingham Black Barons,
Yeah.
who played at Rickwood, I believe I read 1920 through 1960 when their league collapsed.
Yeah.
It was more of a struggle for the Negro Leagues to succeed after integration of baseball, because a lot of their best players would obviously want to play in the major leagues. It made more money and, all that stuff.
Yeah. There's probably
so
a
it
lot of
kinda-
tension during that time, too. So.
Well, it was, but at the same time, I think it was really more to do with the fact that major leagues had opened the doors and like I said, those guys making a lot more money playing for the Los Angeles Dodgers rather than the Indianapolis Clowns. That was the name of one team was the Clowns. But today, they have all these wild names.
I know. And I didn't realize until Pico had told me that they have like themed nights where it's like out there. I can't remember the jersey I saw when I was looking through the minor league jerseys because I was looking at their team jerseys. They're the Renegades. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes like on the dog days where you can bring your dogs, they'll wear retriever jerseys. And so they'll have like little Labrador retrievers on their merch.
One time was their name the Retrievers.
I think that it was at one time, but now they're the Renegades.
Like today, Birmingham they wear throwback uniforms back to those days. So I don't know what year or how far back they're going, but we know it's through 20 through 60, right?
Yeah.
1920 through 1960. Gosh, it's weird to have to say 1920 now because it's 2026.
I know.
But it is.
And it is not.
Thank goodness.
I don't feel like it's been the roaring 20s that everyone was.
But the Barons will be dressed up as the Black Barons in their uniforms.
Yeah.
And it said that the Wahoos would be wearing their Negro League team was called the Pensacola Seagulls.
Oh, cool.
So they'll be wearing those uniforms. So that's always fun to get to see that.
I know, that's what was confusing to me.
I've been to a couple of these before. It's really a neat little place.
Yeah, that's what was confusing me on that website because all of the jerseys had different names. And when I asked Pico, he was like, they're different, just different events. So they'll sell merch for all of it and get people in. And so that's fun.
Oh, yeah, they will. I'm sure they will. I don't remember too much about the merchandise, but what I do recall is that when you went in, they gave you a good old-fashioned scorecard.
Oh, wow.
It was just the way that they kept scores. People would sit in the stands. As people still do this, of course. It's not like, but just not near as many that used to do it. I guess just to keep you in the game, you had the scorebook.
Yeah.
And you would keep up with the balls and strikes.
Kind of like me doodling every year.
Exactly. Have you started yet?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Well, we'll see what... we'll grade that after the show.
Yeah, we'll keep up with what comes of
it. But
well, speaking of scorecards, last night opened up the church league for Clanton.
Okay.
We played New Life. I didn't play. I ended up going back home with Deason, but we lost.
Oh.
Like 26-6.
Oh, ouch.
It was. I don't know what happened. I only saw a game changer, but it looked like a very sad time.
Well, 26-6 is a pretty good
good whooping, yeah. Good smacking. But church league is open. We have another game Saturday, so
I have been on the receiving end of several 26-6 like games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the way it is if you play enough sports. And, I mean, I was never what I would consider someone could change the game.
Yeah.
You know, I was a decent player, but I wasn't that kind of player. But I played in many of them where I was on the short end of the stick.
Oh, me.
Whether it's 10-6 or 20-6, it's still
Bailey never played any sports. He was in band, and so he texted. He was like, "This sucks." He was like, "This is no fun."
Was he out there?
He was, yeah. He played some, but we've got a pretty big team. So
okay, so you have to work in the lineup.
He was in there updating me, and I was like, I'm watching it on my phone.
But you played ball in school, right?
I did some.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't play every year.
Volleyball, or what did you?
We didn't have volleyball at Verbena then.
Okay.
Yeah, I played basketball more than I played softball.
All right, that's kind of what I was getting at. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that part.
Looking back, so I quit. I danced from the time I was 5 until I was like 13 or 14. And I quit to play softball. My friends convinced me when we got in 7th grade to sign up for basketball.
Okay.
I was terrible. I was a really good dancer. I tapped. I loved it. I still love it, but I was peer pressured. I was no good. And now I wish I wouldn't have quit dancing. I danced for Del Serrano in Birmingham.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Our daughter danced Clear Dance Academy from the time she was like 4.
Yeah.
3 or 4 until high school. And at the end, of course, she got to do her last recital. She got to do her solo.
Aww.
Yeah. And now our granddaughter, I think she just finished her 3rd year at Clear Dance.
Oh, how sweet.
With the same teachers. And we've watched their babies grow up. Now they're 12 and 13 and 14-year-old girls out there dancing.
Yeah.
There were 2 girls at the recital, which was a couple weeks ago, at Montevallo, at one of their auditoriums.
Oh.
And there were 2 girls that did ballet. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, on their toes. Like, ouch.
Yeah, the point.
Yes, pointing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Even though they have flat shoes, flat-toed shoes, it's still painful.
Those toes have got to go somewhere.
Yeah, Hannah, that's right. Hannah, she stopped taking ballet at some point. Mm-hmm. I forget. Because of that reason, it was just like painful to try to do.
Yeah.
And she just wasn't willing to do it. Didn't have to do it, because she could do the jazz and the tap.
Yeah.
Which she was really good at. And then she was on the dance teams at Jemison High, the Blue Regiment Band.
See, I think if
we had so much fun. I had so much fun following because that was all new to me. I was used to
sports.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I think if we would have had a dance team at Verbena, I would have ended up on it instead, but we didn't. And my mom, when I quit dance, she was like, sign up, try out for cheerleading. Like, it'll be the same, you know.
Yeah.
I went to one day of, like, getting ready for tryouts, and I was like, this is terrible. This is nothing like dance.
Well, don't give up on the don't give up on the softball though, just because of one game.
I know. I'm excited to be there Saturday, so hopefully I don't just sit in the dugout. Hopefully, but I'm hoping too the rain will hold off so I can practice some.
Yeah, you said y'all still practicing twice a week.
Well, they were supposed to have practice Sunday, but we were out of town, and it ended up getting rained out. So we've only had that one practice.
So you didn't really miss one?
Yeah.
Or you didn't miss that one, did you? Or did you miss?
No, I ended up getting to go to it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. But we'll see how it plays out. If not, it's fun anyway. So there's that. But we want to say good morning and thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Putter Up and to Coca-Cola.
All right.
Oh, you already opened yours.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. I'm sorry. It's good, though.
I'm not on the comments, so I don't know who all's on here. But thank you, Mr. Mike Baker, for always hooking us up with Coca-Cola.
Appreciate that, for sure.
Yeah. We're going to go to break real quick. I've got a lot of fun stuff, and I'm sure that Mike does, too.
Yeah, I was going to mention about the game. I found my Barons hat that I went on when they gave away some free hats.
Yeah.
You know, one game. It says Coca-Cola on the back.
Wow. So you're going to be repping all day.
I will be. Exactly. I don't think it helps me, though, when I go to the concession stand.
Oh, yeah. They should give you some kind of discount. Some kind of
Absolutely. I mean, this
advertising
hat's
discount.
probably 15 years old at least.
Yeah.
But still in good shape.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lighter color red now.
Oh, that faded, the vintage.
Yeah, that's right. It's even more vintage than it was intended.
But we're going to head to break. We'll be right back. And y'all go ahead and get your coffee set up because we got some good stories when we get back. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Mike and Taylor. We'll be right back. How many?
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life. And that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
Got an error here. Can't hook up to the show. I've got an error on my
I know mine's not
signal
pulling
right
up
now.
either.
Something says reload.
I know.
It's starting to smoke in here. My
Welcome
phone
back.
was on fire.
Oh my goodness. Welcome
No,
back. It's 6:15. It's nice outside. It's a little wet.
It's 70. That's what
Yeah.
it said on my truck this morning coming down Highway 31,
Yeah. I didn't have a chance to look. So
which is, pleasant, mild.
mild. It is
Definitely.
mild.
I mean, but that's pretty neat. It's 70, and it will get up to like 80, so it's pretty steady.
Yeah.
Pretty
Do
consistent
you know
all
if it's
day.
supposed to rain all day today?
There's a chance. It's really pretty low, or at least it was last night. Now, I have not looked this morning.
Yeah.
so
Let me look real quick and see.
I do not know, but it was like a 20% chance, 25% chance, like from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock tomorrow. That's what my app said.
Yeah, about the
yesterday.
same as it was yesterday, except instead of 12, it's going to start at 3 and go until 6.
Well, see, if
And
it
it's
starts
only
at 3,
35
then
to
the game will be
40%.
pretty close to being over.
Yeah.
'Cause it'll be,
Here in
which will
town,
be great.
in Clanton, it's supposed to be sunny, partly cloudy at noon. And the high today is 83. So.
I think I told this story already about Rickwood before.
No.
Daddy.
Or
my
not to me.
My dad was he played pro baseball in the minor leagues for 6 years when he graduated high school back in 53, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that, 1953. And when he came back to Clanton, he still played ball. They call it semi-pro ball. And he got on a team up in Powder League, which is out in Jefferson County somewhere, unincorporated Jefferson County, I think. I think it may be even part of Birmingham today, but back then it was its own little community. Mm-hmm. We played on that team. And then they had a league, and they played on Sunday afternoons. I think it was Sunday afternoons. And he got selected on their All-Stars that they had.
Yeah.
And they had set up in their league with their All-Star team, went and played a 3-inning exhibition against the Birmingham. They were called the A's back then, which they were the AA affiliate for the Oakland Athletics back then, Oakland A's. And I don't know if you know the A's uniform, they have those yellow, bright yellow, and like a lime green color. It's kind of an odd combination, but I guess it works. But Daddy got to play in the All-Star game, and I was just a little kid, and I was just wandering around the stadium, and I found my way somehow on the roof.
Oh my goodness!
Of the stadium, and if you ever seen it, back then it didn't have lights. There were no lights. Now they have light towers up there where they put lighting installed lighting. Mm-hmm. And I just remember I got up there, and there was a folding chair, and I just picked it up off the ground, unfolded it, and watched the game. So Daddy came up in the top of the first inning. He was the third batter, left-handed, and he hit a dribbler, a slow roller towards the second baseman. The second baseman, hard charge, playing the minor league team.
Yeah.
Hard charging second baseman. He scoops it up, throws, and I mean it is the bang bang play, the typical. Gosh, was he safe? Was he out? And the umpire immediately called him out, and my dad went crazy because he thought he was safe enough. And I was watching, and he's yelling, and their faces are about this far apart. This is an exhibition game now. I don't know what was going on Daddy's mind, but except for the fact, obviously, that he thought he was safe. And his whole team was all up in arms about to call.
They're getting riled.
They were riled up.
Yeah.
They were. But I just remember watching that, and I was thinking, my dad is about to get thrown out of this all-star exhibition game, which they didn't throw him out. And unfortunately, I don't think he got another at bat because the minor league team got 2 runs and 3 innings. It was just a short little exhibition.
Yeah.
But it was fun to be up there. Can you imagine today a kid getting up on the roof and sitting on the roof?
You wouldn't even a kid wouldn't even be able to think that thought without getting in trouble. Somebody would know and immediately.
I guess I found a door, or maybe there's just the stairs, and I said, I wonder if obviously it leads up.
Maybe so. I know. I used to always go and sit in the press box and keep the scoreboard because that's the best seat.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the funnest place to sit.
Yep. I kept score I told you this for the church leagues when I was a kid. Did some announcing on the PA. Even had a church member tell me that I talked too much.
Oh, no.
That I was not doing play-by-play. I was a PA announcer, which is different, which I agree.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be calling balls and strikes and the count, which I was doing. I was doing play-by-play back then.
Yeah.
Mr. Cook, Bobby Cook, was my supervisor or whatever, and he was like, hey, man, you're going too far with that announcing.
You'll have to tone it down a little.
Just announce who's coming to bat and, what the score is. No more who's pitching. No,
well, you were probably singing walk-up songs and everything.
Oh, a friend of mine said, hey, man, who sings that song? I said, that's Leonard Skinner. He said, well, let's keep it that way.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I didn't think that was fair.
What fun is that?
Yeah, it's really not my friend anymore.
I don't think I'd be friends with him anymore either. Well, I saw on Facebook, the mayor does the updates every Sunday. And apparently I missed a couple. I don't know how I missed them.
Oh, he does, yeah.
But I saw they're adding 2 new pickleball courts to the Clanton Park. Did you already talk